Hello, friends. We've been talking about the importance of knowing that we are accepted in the beloved, which is Jesus Christ. And I wanted to read the entire passage to you. It's out of Ephesians 1:5-7. And it says, having predestined us to adoption as sons and daughters, I'll add that, by Jesus Christ to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, by which he made us accepted in the beloved. In him we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sin, according to the riches of his grace. So, thank you, Jesus, that you have made us accepted in the beloved. And we talked about rejection and how it affects you and me, but also I said, why do people reject? Why do they reject other people? And so for women, I'm just throwing this out, could be hormonal imbalance. Those of my friends know what I'm talking about. It could be a form of punishment, or it could be just jealousy. It could be the person's insecurities that also come into play. You may make them feel insecure. And so then they're going to reject you. So examples of rejection that I personally have had in my life. In one was I was in an art class, and it was really a neat experience because I had to be interviewed to be in this class. Well, I had no art training, so the woman loved me because I was like a blank canvas, and she could teach me. And one of the things we did, we always, once a week, we would go in and paint. Well, I told her the first of the class that I was not going to be there next week. And I didn't realize that she was going to be so upset because the rest of the day, she would not even acknowledge my presence. In fact, I would ask her a question like, have I got this lined up? Is this the right color? She wouldn't even answer me. She would just turn her back and walk off. And I went, oh my goodness, I didn't realize this was such a big deal. So I left there because I had an appointment later that afternoon. I was sitting in this office waiting, and I tell you, that rejection hit me, and I could feel the physical pain. And I had sat there, and I just began to go over the thoughts of what happened during the day and what did I do wrong. You go through these things. And then I said, I just read that I'm accepted in the beloved. So I'm not going to receive this rejection that I experienced. And I actually forgave her, not in front of her, but I'm in that office waiting, for another appointment. And I just said, I forgive her for rejecting me today. I'm telling you, it set me free. So I actually painted with her for 12 years. And she just was a delight in my life. And the fun thing was, she loved to sing gospel hymns with me. Isn't that cute? And so you never know what's happening in somebody's life and how they will take it out on you. But we got to forgive, and then we're set free, because then God can use us to continue. Love you.